Have you ever been so exhausted that you just wanted to give up? We all look for someone to lean on, but be careful. In this world, many will listen to your pain, but few will help you carry it. The story of Thomas, a devoted dam keeper, proves this. Being vulnerable with the wrong person can destroy a lifetime of work in a single night. Sometimes, silence isn't loneliness, it's your only shield. In a small town nestled in a valley, there was a massive dam holding back a violent mountain river. The man responsible for guarding that dam was Thomas. Thomas was a giant of a man, silent, steady, as unmovable as the concrete walls he protected. Every day, he inspected every crack, tightened every bolt, adjusted pressure by instinct, not by numbers. His job was boring, lonely, thankless, but it kept the entire town alive. The townspeople slept peacefully. They celebrated. They built businesses and families, all because Thomas stayed awake, listening to the water. They thought Thomas never got tired. They thought he was made of stone, not flesh. One stormy night, the water rose higher than ever before. Thomas stayed awake for 3 nights straight, reinforcing the dam with shaking hands. By the 4th morning, the storm passed. Thomas collapsed into the mud, soaked, trembling, empty. That's when Arthur walked by. Arthur was the town's mailman, friendly, talkative, a man whose mouth often moved faster than his understanding. Arthur looked at Thomas and said, "Hey, you okay? You look terrible." And in that moment, Thomas made the mistake that changed everything. He didn't speak as a guardian. He spoke as a broken man. He wiped rain from his eyes and whispered, "Arthur, I don't know how much longer I can hold this back. I'm so tired. Sometimes I just want to let go. Let the water wash it all away so I can finally rest." It wasn't a threat. It was a sigh. But Arthur didn't hear the weight behind the words. Over the roar of the river, he only caught fragments. Let go. Wash it all away. And sometimes, half a truth is more dangerous than a lie. Arthur walked to the town cafe. He didn't mean harm. He didn't think he was spreading fear. He thought he was being responsible. He thought he had important information. He told the baker, "I saw Thomas. He's losing it. He said he wants to let go and let the water wash everything away." Distortion 1. A wish for rest, twisted into a desire to unleash the water. The baker panicked. Fear filled the gaps logic didn't. She ran to the sheriff and whispered, "We have a crisis. Thomas is snapped. Arthur said he isn't guarding the dam anymore. He's holding it hostage." Distortion 2. From exhaustion to rage. The sheriff ran to the mayor. "We have a madman on our hands. Thomas isn't protecting the dam. He's a public enemy." Distortion 3. From fear to absolute certainty. The mayor didn't hesitate. "Arrest him, now. Get him off the dam." Sirens screamed through the valley. Police swarmed the structure. Thomas was tightening a valve, the same motion he had repeated for 20 years. No one noticed. They tackled him to the ground. "I'm fixing the pressure," Thomas shouted. "I'm doing my job." But the crowd had already decided who he was. "Traitor! Madman!" They dragged him away and replaced him with a young engineer from the city. Smart, educated, but unfamiliar with the dam's heartbeat. That night, another storm came.
The rookie panicked. He turned the wrong valves. Pressure built in places the rookie couldn't feel. A hairline crack split open. The dam collapsed. Water erased homes, businesses, memories. The town was destroyed. Not because Thomas wanted to destroy it, but because a man's moment of weakness was turned into a weapon against him. This was the real tragedy. Thomas thought he was speaking to a friend, but he was speaking to a broadcaster. Arthur listened to the words, not the meaning.
The crowd listened to fear, not facts. And here is the rule they never teach you. The more responsibility you carry, the fewer people you can speak to. When you are tired, angry, or vulnerable, that is when silence matters most. Don't hand the blueprints of your soul to people who only know how to demolish. In a noisy world, silence isn't loneliness. Silence is safety. Build a firewall around your mind. Share your burden only with those who can help you carry it, not those who will broadcast it. If this story changed how you think about trust, type one word in the comments. Selective. Not for me. For the next moment when you are tired and tempted to speak. Because maturity isn't silence. It's choosing who gets access to you.